everybody who is running a group internationally is happy again to be French, because we have a great president who has a lot of ideas, who is young, who has a lot of ambition and wants to move. So it's a great opportunity for our country. It's also very important for the general spirit of the industry and the perception of the country everywhere in the world. So people want to invest again in France, and the French want to invest again in their own economy, which is absolutely key. He went through many topics, some things like make the things easier in the organization of corporate, decreasing the wealth tax, decreasing the corporate tax, and doing a lot for education. Has still a lot of reforms, and like some in the railways, for example, and it's going to go on. Obviously, when you go very fast, maybe it's going to slow down a little bit, or it's going to have to work more with intermediaries, like unions, like cities, but I guess it's going to begin in a new way of working with the others. But it's going to be a bit different. Then about Europe. You cannot make Europe alone. The big advantage of Macron right now, he has the power. He has the power. He's very powerful in France. The issue is his partner is Angela Merkel, and Angela Merkel is in a weaker situation. So he has to respect the weaker situation of Angela Merkel, because if he tried to make a deal with Angela, and that Mrs. Merkel is not going to be able to embrace and to take everybody with her to have a long-term deal, then it's not going to work. So he has to wait for a while when Angela Merkel is going to be more ready to sign something new. I think Angela Merkel wants to go further. The Germans love Europe. The Germans want to go further. The trust and the interest of Germany for the rest of Europe is real, but they have to understand. They have to understand, and it has to be reliable. What is going to be the story? I'm sure that the Germans are ready to take money from their pocket, but they don't want to have this money to be wasted. So they are going to be very cautious to know the way we are going to use their money. But I think they are very open-minded about the budget of Europe, Minister of Finance of Europe, and to go further in the spirit to make Europe great and great again.
Because Angela Merkel just escaped another crisis after all the difficulties to create a government. She just escaped another crisis back home. Do you think now we're on solid ground and she's out of the woods?
No, she's not. CSU is very strong. The question is, very few people have really an interest to have a new government. Why? Because if we go to the election, back to the election, AFD may come back stronger, even for CSU. So on the point of view, nobody has really interest to ask Angela to go away. But people want, and we feel it, people have the feeling that things have to change now.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.